Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Pete on Retreat. It's laundry day. Yeah, that's right. I told you I'd be doing a feature on this laundromat, and I guess today's the day because I needed to do laundry. About 7:30 in the morning, and I'm hanging out at my 24-hour laundromat, nice and chill, got the place to myself. Figure while I'm here I could give you all a quick update on what I've been up to the last few days and what's coming up with me and my life and what's coming up with this channel. I can't believe it. As of this morning, we have 600 subscribers and 1,200 new hours of content watch time. That's because of all of you guys out there, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is just amazing. Thank you. So after spending a good amount of time putting out the last two videos that I did, one talking about my whole story and my retirement and how I ended up here, and the other one featuring all the cool spots on Rancho Laroon, I took the weekend off from filming any real content and just kind of hung out. I spent a lot of hours editing those last two videos, and I needed a break. And like I keep saying, I'm retired. I'm not supposed to be working, but I have picked the camera back up this week, and I'm here to bring you guys some new content. I've got plans to work on a few things this week. One, I want to make a video all about Lazada. If you don't know Lazada yet, it's basically like the Amazon or Amazon Prime of Thailand. Tons of different vendors, quick shipping, fantastic service. But I've quickly learned there's a lot of tips and tricks that you can use to make your experience better, and I'm going to share those with you. Another video I'm working on is my own personal seafood challenge. Now, my friends and family all know I'm not a big seafood eater, but I want to expand my horizons living here in Thailand, and I want to try to develop more of a palate for seafood. So I'm challenging myself to eat one seafood meal every day all week long. And I still need to get back to answering your guys' questions. I had made a short video answering about 5 of them, and now there's several more questions, so I've got to review that. I've got plenty of other ideas for videos too, and all the time in the world to eventually get to them. So for now, let me just update you guys with what I've been up to recently. One of you subscribers suggested that I make a playlist of all my Thailand videos so you guys could binge them. I thought that was a great idea, so I went ahead and made one. And I also made a couple other playlists. My channel before I came to Thailand was mostly live music stuff. So I made a playlist with some of my favorite live recordings that I made. And then another playlist of some of my personal videos of bands that I played in many, many years ago. Watching any of those, it'll be obvious why I'm not a professional musician. So Monday wasn't that big a day. I went ahead and got my hair cut, and it's short. I think there was a bit of a communication gap because I asked for a number 4 on the sides and back, and instead I got a Marine Corps fade. No more sideburns and a very, very short haircut, but it's going to grow back and I don't mind it. And Monday was bizarrely cold here. I wore a sweatshirt almost all day and it was just unbelievable. On Monday night, I went on my first date. The date was great. We went out to dinner, and then we went to a couple nightclubs and went dancing. First nightclub we went to was I-Bar. It's down on Walking Street, but it's built over the water and had this beautiful view. We played a couple games of pool in a bar, and I popped the cue ball off the table across the bar into a shelf full of shot glasses. Yeah, I felt horrible. I think I broke like 3 of them and caused this mess, but the shelf above the shot glasses was a whole bunch of alcohol. So it obviously could have been a lot worse. I apologize to the people working at the bar. They were really cool. We had already been there a couple hours playing and drinking, so I mean, we were good customers. Now this channel is not really going to be covering my love life much at all. At least that's not my intent. But I did just want to mention that I had my first date. I went on one of the popular dating apps here and got a lot of attention right away. I'm not really looking for anything serious, especially this early into my time in Thailand. Going out Monday night means I also was drinking a bit. I hit that comfortable 4-beer level again, and I was pretty beat up yesterday. Beat up's probably a bit extreme. I was just rough around the edges, and it took me a while to really get going. It was the perfect day for it too, because the weather was nice and cool, so I wasn't too worried about missing my morning walks. And I had an afternoon walk planned. I met up with a new friend, who's also a subscriber to the channel. They reached out to me about possibly going for a walk, hanging out, maybe getting some food, maybe going to some movies, whatever. You know, they're like me, they're kind of new here, looking for new friends. They were very cool, pretty funny. We had a great walk. We met down at Dongten Beach. We met by the sign. Dongten Beach is really cool. There's lots of palm trees, lots of shade, plenty of sun chairs. And my favorite part of it is there's this nice paved walkway all the way down from Dongten Beach to the Praktamath Beach lookout. It's a lovely walk. We met at 4 p.m. and so the entire walk was shaded the whole time with a lovely view of the water and everybody on the beach. I was able to get some fun shots on my GoPro, and it was just a lovely afternoon. Got a few plans today. After laundry, I'm going to head into town and check out a service office called Mott's. Mott's comes highly recommended, and a ton of expats here in Pattaya use them. The first thing I need to see about doing is extending my 45-day visa extension. While I'm at Mott's, I'm also going to ask about an education visa. I've been getting so many different conflicting stories about education visas, but I want to give it another shot through an agency. In Pattaya, recently in the news, there was some issues with, I think, a Chinese gangster and overstaying their visa, and I hear Thailand kind of goes through these cycles. So right now the cycle is big on cracking down on visa issues. But I also hear that it's mostly about visa overstays and not getting visas. But with the education visa, I've heard anything from I have to go to school a couple days a week, or a couple hours a week, or up to 20 hours a week, or over 20 hours a week. But if the education visa falls through, then my backup plan is just to do a couple visa runs, go see a couple other countries, extend my time out until I'm 50, and then go after a retirement visa at that point. There's a couple other things on my to-do list, but I think going to Mott's is going to be the big one for today, because I've got lunch plans at 2 p.m. This afternoon, I'm meeting up with my friendly neighborhood dungeon master. We're going to go out for lunch, get caught up, hang out a bit. And then this evening, I got to pick a place for seafood. So guys, that's my big catch up for today. Not a ton going on, but a lot of good stuff happening. Thank you for all those subscriptions. Thank you for all those likes. Thank you for all those comments. If you're bored or just interested in finding more content, check out my live music videos. Please go easy on the critiques about the bands that I was in. And never forget, you have options and you can make your dreams happen. Coming to you from the coolest laundromat in the world, this is Pete on Retreat, and I wish you were here.